My boy, what's up with it, dog?
Man, what's going on, GP?
Man, it's been a long time, man. You know I have to come fuck with you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Man, as soon as I seen your post that said you was in town, I was like, man, I gotta go fuck with bro.
Yeah, man, I be, back and forth from Tennessee, you know what I'm saying, coming back up this way, gotta come home. This is my second home, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to Paducah,
I had to fuck with you because, like, niggas in the P don't even be shooting more than you, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got like 4 or 5 videos.
Yeah,
let's make like the 6, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is that about? You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, just trying to grind, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't really focused on, the hype and, you know what I'm saying, no fan bases and nothing like that. I got a whole nother purpose for doing this, you know what I mean? So, I just had to, get my formula together, you know what I mean? Put all the pieces together, you know what I mean? Trying to take one task at a time, you know what I mean? And as, I got to, making progress, you know what I'm saying? You came through, my blessings started coming through, you know what I'm saying? Had GP come through, shoot the videos for me, you know what I mean? He showed me love on that, you know what I mean? So, really right now I'm just trying to stay focused, you know what I mean? And make sure I get my consistency up, you know what I'm saying? And get the people what they looking for, you know what I mean?
Yeah, plus I see you got the shirts, man. When you get them in?
Oh yeah, man, I made these a couple of weeks ago, man. I did a show in Nashville, you know what I'm saying, down that way. You know what I mean? I had to let the people know what it is, Odrama Rush, you know what I'm saying? I got that 2-4 on the shoulder, Rush Boy NT on the back, you know what I mean? Just trying to, promote. You know what I'm saying? Let the people know without saying my name 100 times. They can read the shirt, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that,
So, like, we're going to start to tell people where your name came from. Like, where's your name come from? What made you start rapping? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, the name, I started off with Tuxedo Rush at first, you know what I mean? But, I'm a lot older now, so, I figured I needed something a little more mature. And something I felt like means something to me. And really I was thinking about, Obama, you know what I mean, and being the first black man, you know what I'm saying, in the White House, being the president. So I was thinking like I wasn't gonna use his name, but something closer to that. So, that's where I came up with Odrama from, you know what I mean? So, that's kind of how that fell into place. It just came out the earth. It wasn't nothing I really sat down and focused on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, as far as music go, I mean, I never even thought about doing no music, you know what I mean? I was, going to school in the streets and stuff like that. And one day, as I was doing some illegal things, you know what I mean, and the studio kind of fell in my hands, and I felt like God, you know what I'm saying, put the music in my hands for me to do something with it, maybe to change the course, you know what I'm saying, in the path of my family, you know what I'm saying, in the history of my family. Maybe I can make a way for us to, open up some doors and create avenues for us to get out the struggle, you know what I mean? So, I just got the studio, and, you know what I mean,
so what made you start making music, like, I know a lot of people are influenced in different ways. Like, what made you start doing music,
Well, see, what it is, you know what I'm saying, my little brother, Fetty Shades, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my little brother. He locked up right now. He'll be home next year. You know what I mean? Actually, and my big cousin, you know what I'm saying, Loose Change, you know what I mean? They was rapping and stuff like that, doing a lot of freestyling. I wasn't really a rapper, but I was always in the beats, you know what I'm saying, in band and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean, I started, that's really where my, inspiration come from. I really don't have like a favorite rapper or a certain rapper that I follow the most, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just, I try not to listen to other music so I can have my own originality, you know what I mean? But I just started off producing and stuff. My little brother was actually the rapper. You know what I mean? So, while he been gone, I just had to fill that void just to keep the ball rolling until he come back home, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I got my inspiration from.
So what city are you actually from? Because I always see in the people, like, let them know where you actually from. Where was you born at? You know what I'm saying?
I'm from Carroll, Illinois, 618-62914, you know what I'm saying? 18th Street, you know what I mean? That's why I was born and raised at, you know what I mean? Shout out to my grandma, shout out to my daddy, all my cousins down there, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I love you, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? That's where I come from, you know what I mean? But Paducah, I came here when I was about 14. I've been here for a long time. I kind of jumped off the porch here, so, you know what I mean? But my hometown is Carroll, Illinois, you know what I'm saying?
So you standing in the P right now, or you somewhere, are you in Carroll or what?
I'm in the P right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, had to come back home for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Go back to my roots, you know what I'm saying? Refigure out some things, I've been down there, when you leave your town and stuff, some people forget who they are, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you lose track of what you had going on by distractions in other cities. So, I came back to Paducah, you know what I mean, just to get back to what I was and what I know, you know what I mean? But I'll probably be down in Atlanta here soon, you know what I mean? Then my mom in Florida, so I'm gonna shoot down that way too right now. I'm just gonna try to, keep this music going.
So, like, what you repping? Like, are you repping like a set? Like, are you repping a movement? Like, what you repping, man?
I ain't really, I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a part of no set, you know what I'm saying, but I am a part of, you know what I'm saying, a foundation of structure, you know what I'm saying. I put it like that because, it's a lot of gangbangers out here and there's a lot of people out here misleading and using the nations and, sets for the wrong reasons and stuff like that. So I really don't put that out there in that way because, you know what I mean, I feel like I owe responsibility to my old heads to, you know what I mean, do what they didn't do, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
and actually, you know, and don't do what they did do, you know what I mean. It's a new time, you know what I mean. So, you know, I do, you know what I'm saying, I do get down, you know what I mean. But you know, just keep up with me and we'll get into that. Y'all figure it out eventually.
So like, what school did you graduate from? I know you was born in Cairo, but like, did you go to school in Paducah?
Man, I went to Tillman, Elgin High, Larkin High, you know what I mean? But I graduated from Cairo, Illinois, though. I wanted to get my diploma from my hometown, you know what I mean? Just to show my love and, you know what I'm saying, just dedication to my city. So, you know what I mean? But I went to Tillman for a couple of years, you know what I mean? My big brother actually is from over here, Orlando's Hill. He played basketball and stuff. Y'all call him Big O. Y'all probably know who he is and stuff like that. But, you know, I graduated from Cairo High, you know what I mean, in Cairo, Illinois.
So what's your favorite studio story out of all the studio sessions? I know you've been rapping for a long time. I was on your Facebook the other day. I know she had dreads. I was like, damn, that nigga was like walking one point in time. You know what I'm saying? So like, was you rapping when you had the dreads too, or like?
Yeah, I mean, see, I've always had her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been having her since I was like 8. You know what I mean? So you know, I was just, you know, I kept getting, you know, I was kind of in the shadow of Flocka. You know what I mean? So I wanted to write my own. You know what I'm saying? My own. You know, get my own lane. Come up with my own thing, because everything was kind of like, you know, you sound like Flocka, you act like Flocka, even though, you know, like ropes and, you know, before the dreads came out, I had plaits and I was doing all this shaking and, you know what I'm saying, jumping around. I'm a wild nigga. I was doing that before Flocka came out, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just cut my dreads off, you know what I'm saying, trying to get to a new start, you know what I mean?
So like, what's your opinion on the rap in this area? Because like, you know, they made a top 10 the other day, you know,
Straight up?
Yeah, man. They did what else they do? They just doing a lot of weird shit. I've been doing a lot of videos, man. The shit's been weird. Shit ain't been like the real. Like when I do videos for you, it seems like it's more real. It's like it's more good. I can feel it. A lot of these rappers I be doing interviews and videos for, it don't seem real. You know, I'm gonna do it off the love of the strip, but like it don't seem real. It's like they lying in their songs. What do you feel about that?
See, like I said, man, Paducah is my second home, so I got a certain love for this city, but being from Cairo and knowing where we come from and the structure and what we was brought off of compared to these cats, when you ain't really been in that struggle for real, you know what I'm saying, and niggas that's out here that's got a real purpose, you know what I'm saying, that's really trying to do something, that's trying to get out of a struggle, you know what I mean, when you go around and you see other people and you see how they doing this music, that's why the music it ain't got no substance in it. You know what I mean? Your hair should stand up on the back of your neck. And I mean, Paducah got some talented people here. But in the years, it kind of watered down, you know what I mean? Because it ain't really no struggle here, you know what I mean? It ain't like really, you know, these cats really got a choice to go to school, and their moms and dads got, you know what I mean, they together, you know what I mean? But they chose to be street niggas, you know what I'm saying? And niggas like me, I don't honor that, you know what I mean? So, you know, they might look at my music and be like, oh, he ain't, you know what I'm saying? He could be, they find ways to, you know, diss a nigga, man. But, you know, I don't take nothing from Paducah, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to their music, because I know some real dudes, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Twiz, you know what I'm saying? Lil Pap, I got respect for him too, you know what I'm saying? Nardo Maze, you know what I'm saying? Y'all fucks with him, you know what I'm saying? Y'all call him Dolo, you know what I'm saying? But that's my partner, you know what I'm saying? I got respect for his music too, you know what I'm saying? GP Murdy be making a lot of moves too. Y'all got to keep up. That man be busy, man. You know what I'm saying? But and that's another thing too, man. Everybody trying to goddamn be the one that put the city on, man. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of y'all out here, bro. And you see that the music ain't made it yet because y'all keep trying to do it individually. You know what I'm saying? If you put 5 or 8, you know what I'm saying, 5 to 6 styles together, you know what I'm saying, and just do tracks with each other and do videos, you know what I'm saying, and show some unity, maybe somebody might come through here and take y'all serious, you know what I'm saying? But as long as y'all, you know, and another thing with Paducah and other places I go to, Atlanta and other places got a big influence to where they sound just like them.
Yeah.
We got to have our own sound. It's some beat men out here. Whether his beats are whack or not, man, you got to work with a nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how you do that.
See, I feel like everybody against each other, like Mayfield against Paducah, K-Roll against Paducah, Carbondale against K-Roll. I'm like, you know, what's really going on? You like, cause I see you from different areas, you be in different areas, so it's like different people fuck with you no matter where you really at. So like, do you feel like the city should come together, or should everybody should still say their separate ways?
Me personally, okay, it's always gonna be differences. Everybody in different sets, different walks of life and all that. It's got to be understood like that. But we'll be a whole lot better if you put it all together, you know what I mean? Because, you know, like any basketball team you got, it's a point guard, a shooting guard, a power forward, a small forward, and a center. Everybody trying to be point guards. LeBron James, you know what I'm saying? This dude is huge. He should be in the paint. That's why he can't get no rings, because he's supposed to be in the paint, but he want to come down the court with the ball. Don't nobody want to put different elements together. Everybody trying to be the same nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can't have the same nigga in one clique. That's why shit ain't working. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't we ain't got to come together, but in order for us to eat off what we out here really trying to do, we doing music. We all doing music. You know what I'm saying? We all grew up together. None of us got no beef for real. Ain't no bodies coming up. Ain't nothing going wrong up here. You know what I mean? So me personally, at least for the business half of it, you know what I'm saying? For the sake of the young niggas that's coming up doing this music now and giving them direction on what kind of music to make. You know what I'm saying? We do need to at least work together. We ain't got to come together. You ain't got to like me. You know what I'm saying? But when it come to music, you got to set that aside from what your real life like. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I do. Me being in this music and rapping and doing shows, I didn't open up a Titty Boy and Play a Fly and stuff like that. But I don't tell y'all that because I'm still in the same spot y'all in. I'm trying to reach out and see if I can work with y'all, but y'all more worried about if I'm popular, if the bitches like me, if I got the new J's on and stuff like that. But I'm a real dude.